Mark Carney is heading to Beijing to meet with China's communist dictator, Xi Jinping. It's Carney's first time visiting China since becoming prime minister, but he's met Xi on multiple occasions before, including before becoming prime minister. In fact, like his predecessor Justin Trudeau, Mark Carney has long been a big fan of China. He's praised them as models of climate action. He's bragged about using his position in the Bank of England to advance China's economic interests. He's called for China to shape the global financial system. And one time he even abruptly showed up to meet Xi Jinping when the dictator commanded him to. And now he's heading to China to improve trade and security relations between our two countries. So let's go over our current security relationship with China. CSIS found that China interfered in both the 2019 and 2021 federal elections, as well as the most recent election just last year. They actively bussed in foreign students to vote in local liberal candidate elections. They funneled money into campaigns and targeted conservative candidates like MP Michael Chong and Zhou Tai. One of the Liberals' own candidates even joined in on the Chinese targeting of Zhou Tai, calling for him to be handed over to the Chinese embassy for a bounty. In these same ridings, they have secret police stations to monitor, intimidate, and coerce Canadian citizens with Chinese backgrounds and families. And it gets worse when you consider China's violations of our territorial integrity. China is increasingly active in Canadian Arctic waters, and reports indicate that China has deployed espionage technology near our shores during Arctic expeditions. A few years ago, they flew a spy balloon directly over Canada and the United States, if you recall. Do you think Carney is going to China to stand up to Xi Jinping and advocate for Canadian sovereignty? He's had a lot to say about Donald Trump making 51st state jokes. But, of course, the Liberals and their media allies care much more about that than China interfering in our elections and setting up police stations on our soil. After all, it's not like the Chinese government is interfering to hurt the Liberals. Share this video if Canada shouldn't give an inch to communist dictatorship that interferes in our elections, intimidates our citizens, and violates our sovereignty.